stands for attitudes and values. One thing that we do within sex ed is something called values clarification. And what that is just talking to teens about what's right versus what's wrong. We all know as adults that that is easier said than done. One method that we use is called the SOY method, SOY being an acronym that stands for some, others, you. There are a lot of values-based things that come up in the classroom for us and that we know come up for trusted adults as well in conversations with teens. These are questions such as, is it okay to have sex before you're married? Is it okay to masturbate? Really any question that starts with, is it okay, or something like that. Those tend to be values-based questions. Really what we know is that we can tell teens our values as trusted adults, but it's really up to them to come up with what feels right for them. One thing that we can do with that SOY method, some, others, you, is answer questions like that, such as the question about, is it okay to have sex before you're married? A trusted adult might answer that question by saying, some people think it's okay to have sex before you're married, some people don't, and it's up to you to find the choice that works best for you. And you could elaborate on that in the some people choose to, some people might choose not to. Feel free to elaborate, share some anecdotal things that you believe, things that other people believe, maybe things that people that you trust, their opinion of what they believe. One other thing that teens can do when it comes to their trusted adults in their lives, informing their attitudes and values and looking to them for support, is to have what we call a board of directors. And what that really means is that teens don't just have one trusted adult. They aren't siloing all the information they're getting from adults into one person. And we know that this is beneficial because we know that not every trusted adult is truly trustworthy in a teen's life. We don't know that every adult that is offering themselves as a trusted adult has the best intentions. When we have something like a board of directors, for instance, this allows a teen to form a panel of adults that they can go to for help, especially on certain issues for certain people. This might be something like their aunt over here, their soccer coach over here, their boss at their job over here, a close family friend over here. These are people that they have built a trusted relationship with, and we know that trust takes time to build. These are oftentimes relationships that have happened over a span of time, and there's been time for that trust to build, and there's a reason that these teens are putting these people into their unofficial board of directors, their panel of trusted adults that they can go to with questions at any time. Teens also know and need to know that they don't need to subscribe to the beliefs of the adults on their board of directors. It's up to them to form those attitudes and values. We know that teens have a lot of things coming their way from their peers, from the media, from school, from their workplaces, from their activities. The list goes on and on and on. We want to make sure that we are just helping them sort that out and that they're forming their attitudes, values, and beliefs, especially when it comes to healthy relationships, sex, and all of those kind of topics before they need that information. We want to make sure that they have their attitudes and beliefs and values set. And even if they're growing and changing, they have some basic ones established so that they can establish boundaries that feel right to them, and they can make sure that they're only taking part in activity that feels right to them and that aligns with their attitudes, values, and beliefs.